Hey everyone, this is Katherine Donovan, and today on this episode of Katherine the Fury, I decided that I wanted to share something of a novel that I'm working on of my anime crossover that I really want to get published, but also I am a little bit nervous because I don't want to get in trouble for this. It's just like a project. Sorry. But I work real hard on my stuff. I really try, and even though it can be long, it just makes me so nervous because people are going to think that you can't really release an anime crossover novel. It doesn't matter if you want the copyrights or this and that. And I discovered this. Like, I typed in anime novelizations and I kind of found this. Someone put, I don't know, I don't want to say any names or anything, but this is, I'm going to read some of it. And it says, from someone, first person says, I've fallen in love with a certain anime and know that it would be better as a book. The concept and the characters are great, but the execution, especially the ending, turned out to be a disappointment or disappointing. How should I go about obtaining the necessary rights to the story? Do I need to obtain the rights before submitting the story to a publisher, or do they obtain the rights after they accepted it? And some people responded in results, and this is what kind of lost my faith in humanity just a bit. The first person says, first of all, you can't get the rights. It's copyrighted. Second, yes, the publisher does want the finished product, and if you send in a manuscript based on someone else's works, they would probably be calling a lawyer. Sorry, kiddo, but you'll just have to suffer. And why do I get the idea that you've never written a single book, article, whatever, and it's really easy? Trust me, it's not easy. Also, the writer needs to be established, and the company would ask him or her to write the story. You can't just send something in. Sorry, you're out of luck. And that was like, And then another person says in response also, if this is a commercial anime, they would certainly ask you for tens of thousands of dollars to use their intellectual property if they even consider it. What you might try is telling the same sort of story with a world and characters changed enough to make them original. And yeah, that is just kind of crazy. And here is another one. And somebody says, I'm afraid anything having to do with novelizations of an existing show or movie is pretty much done as an inside business. They'll approach someone they want, an already established author, not the other way around. Like with the Star Wars novels, you can bet there's 100 fans out there who've all got awesome ideas for Star Wars books, but the publisher won't even take a look at them. They pick out who they want to write the next book and tell them what to write. And yeah, and they want to control every aspect of it. Why should some unknown author be able to come in and make money off their product? And yeah, it's just so crazy. Like, reading these, and this makes me kind of feel a little bit sad, because I'm like, oh great. So you're trying to tell me, or this person, that they can't get a novelization of an anime they like. And yeah, I read it off of a message board, and it's not mine. I never been on message boards, but reading off that, I was feeling a little bit sad, because I'm like, great, I doubt that an anime crossover story of mine would ever work. It is such a pity. And I worked so hard on stuff. And not just anime crossovers. I've also worked on something original, not based off of an anime, but other stuff, okay? Like, for instance, Cosmic Convergence. Honestly, I haven't even used that title in a long time except for some sort of fanfiction fantasy. Even though I wasn't too crazy about fanfiction at the time, or didn't even know what the hell it was. I was just like, whatever. I was just like too wound up in my own world and never got a chance to write it down, even though I wrote down the ideas. But I just used the freaking title, and now I'm just like, I haven't even used it, so now I'm using it for the story I've been working on. I'm actually doing 2 volumes of it, and it's based off of my work, not based off an anime, so no worries. I mean, I'm not like stealing ideas from others. I'm feeling kind of inspired by things that I've seen and how amazing it is. And yeah, I just haven't found an artist for my light novel I'm working on. And something that's not really related to a light novel, it's supposed to be an original book, and it's called Miss Fury. I don't know, I just need to work on the grammar and the guidelines and how I'm supposed to do it. And it's kind of difficult for me, even though I'm just trying my best. Even though some of the chapters I'm doing are pretty long, at least according to someone, but you know, it's my book. I'll do whatever the heck I want. I'm trying not to bore people. I just want them to like it. Even if they don't like it, I don't care. I'm just so scared. I mean, I guess, I just want to get an agent, really, but I don't think I can get one now because, I don't know. I think the reason why is because the reason why I want an agent, I mean, not right now. I mean, I got so much stuff going on, you know, helping family, just also working. I never got the time. The reason why I always want an agent now is because J.K. Rowling is like, she actually, she finished, that's how she got Harry Potter into works. I even mentioned that to my mom, and she's like, well, before you release a book, you gotta find a publisher, or something. You can't just get an agent now. Like, I don't know how J.K. Rowling did it. I'm like, I don't know. She just, and besides, she's not really well known. She just sent in the manuscript to 2 different agencies that accepted books, like a sort of book agency, and one rejected it, but the other decided to keep it and called her in. Yeah, and just in case, I guess the reason why I'm not really a famous person, J.K. Rowling wasn't even famous yet. She was just a writer, and I guess maybe people do different stuff to become a writer. And it's just so hard and difficult. I'm trying my best, okay? I mean, I want to publish a book now, but there's just so much stuff I have to work on. I understand I need to work a bit on the grammar and everything. I'm trying to figure that part out. It's just someone I know who is pretty good at that stuff is kind of too busy with online school, and it's kind of hard for them to help me out with this, but I'm being patient. I'm not trying to trouble them with anything, but I just want something like now. I mean, the only reason I'm not doing it because I'm greedy. The only reason why is of, yeah, everyone is so successful in what they do. I mean, it's like bang, bang, bang. Like, everyone is successful, everyone's got this and this and that out, and everyone loves this, and it makes me, I'm sorry, it just makes me so jealous. I guess everyone, like you, can relate to that. And the one thing that really upsets me is that I don't have anything against the person who's doing online school, because, you know, they've already gone through so many stressful things in their moments, and I'm not going to pressure them on it, because, you know, and the only reason it's just so busy for me is because, you know, like sometimes I just, there's not much going on for me lately. I mean, I do have a job. Maybe I don't work like every day except for Mondays, Wednesdays, and sometimes Fridays, but not a lot. But I'm just so busy just doing this and doing that. And it just brings such a different light for me to just go and just feeling kind of pressured. And I'm just trying my best to work on stuff, and I tell people, I ask people if they can become my manga artists, even though I don't have the money now, and I just don't want to like take advantage of people who don't have money, or I don't have the money to pay them, and it really sucks, and I have to ask random people on sites to help me out, and that's not really good. And I'm not asking for one right now. I want to find someone I can trust, someone who's pretty good at it, and someone who's also trustworthy, and they are still working on it. I mean, believe me, I try to ask a lot of people on it. Some are pretty busy, which is understandable, but sometimes I'm trying to find some easy ways to create it, but I know that's not going to happen, and it just drives me crazy. I'm like, what kind of person am I if I'm going to go and do this shit? I don't really know. So I just wanted to talk about that because I want to have Phenomenon Serendipity to just come out and just be published, but I know I can't do that right now. The only reason why is because those people who have those crossover video games or other popular stuff out there, the only reason why is because I like Super Smash Brothers, Kingdom Hearts, a crossover where Goku and Monkey D. Luffy meet in this video game crossover. So many anime crossover video games, including Naruto and with Ichigo from Bleach and this and this and that, and then it just makes me so mad. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, where's the fun in all that? Look at them. Look at how many anime characters, even though there are some that I've seen in the past and some that are pretty new and I never seen them before, but still, I'm like looking at these and I'm like, holy cow, look at all this. This is incredible. Then I can't help but feel jealous. I'm like, wait, how come I don't have anything like this out there? I'm feeling jealous now. I guess any other anime fan would feel jealous. But, yeah, that's all I just wanted to rant about. Do you guys feel that way too? Please let me know in the comments below. And, yeah, I'll see you next time. Let me know what you think. See you later.